You can have an 800 credit score and still get denied from the bank. Here's the thing. You want to be able to go out and get a company funded solely off your personal credit, personal guarantee in the business? Just give me about 3 to 5 minutes to be able to explain to you exactly what you want to be able to do. Because the banks do not care about your personal credit score. They care about your personal credit report. This is what they look at, is your report. If they cared about the score, we would just be able to have a 700, 800 walk inside the bank and say, hey, listen, this is what I got as my score and fund me. That ain't the case. All right. So the question is how do we build our personal credit report within the next 30 to 60 days to effectively go out and receive funding, personal guarantee our business? Okay. There's 3 things that the bank actually looks at on your report to make sure that you can get funding in high tier amounts. Okay. Number 1, making sure you're not going out and asking every other bank for money. They see this on your report as inquiries. So when you're applying for funding, you want to make sure you have less than 3 inquiries. Less than 3 inquiries on your report when you're going out to apply. Okay. That's number 1. First thing they look at. Second thing is going to be history. I want to make sure that any credit cards or accounts that I have on my report is more than 2 years old. Anything less than 2 years, denied faster than Chick-fil-A line can move because they don't see stability. They don't see that you can actually hold the weight for a good amount of time. All right. And number 3, high limits. High limits. Over $3,500 limits. Now, here's the question. I know probably everybody's asking this out loud now. Well, how do I get the high limits in history within the next 30 to 60 days? The best thing that you can do is go out and get backdated accounts. I want y'all to write this down, backdated accounts. I'm not doing these long form videos now all of a sudden just for my liking. All right. Backdated accounts are accounts that if I sign up for them today, when they report to my personal credit report, it's going to show that I had it for 2 years or more. What should I be looking for, Rich? Age trade lines. Age trade lines, primary trade lines. If you can find backdated primary accounts and age trade lines, oh my God. You dipping into the glory pot. All right. This is also one thing I show my students for all the people that are joining inside of my community that will be inside a link inside of the profile, inside of my profile bio. Okay. But I want to make sure I get age trade lines because here's the thing that everybody makes a mistake on. They think that I can just go out and get 3 age trade lines. And then once I see my personal credit score go up to 800, I can go out and apply. Incorrect. You need a mixture of primary trade lines. All right, and you need a mixture of age trade lines. You need both of those on your report in order to go out before you seek for funding. All right. Now imagine your business, because personal guaranteeing is the fastest way to actually get a company funded. All right, quickest student we got funded so far, 2-week-old LLC, and then because they were able to back the business up once they created it from the personal credit. All right. Imagine you had an 18-year-old that went out to the dealership and they wanted a car, but they have no financial history, no credit history. Your business works in the exact same way. When you started today, it has started with no financial history, no credit history, so something has to come back it up. Hopefully this video was able to help you guys out a lot. And if you liking this content, you liking more long form content just like this inside of TikTok, make sure you guys like, comment, and share for more. And let's get it.